Hey guys, it's Evan here, and thought I'd make this quick video because I am replacing my drum heads. What I have now is on the toms. I've got Evans EC2s. I love these tom heads, but bought some new heads. Thought I'd test them out. And then for the snare head, I had Remo Ebony Emperor, which was a really bad decision. I really regret buying this head, but the heads that I got are, I'll start off with the snare. I got, let's see, here's the snare head. The guy just suggested that I just get Remo for the snare head. I mean, I'm sure there was something else like Evans for snare heads, but this is just what he suggested. So for the top, I think it was this one, he gave me Controlled Sound X, and I'll show you what all these look like once I put them all on my drums. So for the top of my snare, I got Controlled Sound. And then for the bottom, I got Ambassador Hazy. So I'll give those a shot. For my 10-inch tom, right there, I got, that's the resonator. For the top, I got G2 coated. And for the bottom, I got G1 clear. And the same thing with my 16-inch. And for my 16-inch, G2 coated for the top. If I can take this out of the bag, that'd be helpful. G1 clear. So, and I'm not going to do the 12-inch yet, just because it's not it's not currently being used. So once I do start using that, then I'll replace the heads, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these bad boys on. So I'm going to cut this video out, put the heads on. That'll probably take maybe about a half hour tops, and then I'll make a new video showing these guys off, playing them on my drum set, and then maybe in like in my next cover or so, I'll test them out. So I will be right back, you guys. Sorry about that. That took a lot longer than I thought. That took about an hour to put all those drums on. First, I had to take all the drum heads off, polish all the drums, and then put the heads on and then tune them and everything. And it took me a while to get the sound that I wanted. But here they are. These, and and after I put the drums on, I played around with them a little bit, and they sound absolutely fantastic. I love these drums so much. So to recap, on my snare, I've got here. I'll turn the snare off. But on the snare, we got a Remo Controlled Sound X coated, 14-inch, and then on the back, I probably should have taken all these drums off. Might be hard to see, but this is Remo Ambassador Hazy on the back. So this is snare. Let me flip this back over. I'm really picky with the heights of each drum. Like I want the snare, it just feels a little bit more comfortable. Like I've heard that the snare and the floor tom need to be like leveled with each other, but I like the snare a little bit lower than the tom. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to lower the tom a little. Okay, so for the 10-inch tom, I got G2 coated. I got G2 coated for the 10-inch, and then on the bottom I got G1 clear. So there it is, and same thing with the floor tom. I got G2 clear, and then on here it's just some moon gel, or I'm sorry, I'm at G2 coated, and I got some moon gel on there just because I like the drum, but I don't like it. It just sustained a little bit too long than I'm used to. So I just put those on there to help dampen it a little bit. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but G1 coated, or G1 clear. But yeah, those are my new heads, and I'm really loving them. And I'm hoping sooner or later to put out a new cover. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I've been having a lot of trouble lately making drum covers, which is why I haven't been posting them in a while, because it looks like an easy process, but it's really tricky. It's really tricky, and the reason why it's so tricky is matching up my drumming to the actual audio. All right, I'll get it as matched as I can, and then it'll sound fine, like in the first half, and then the second half it'll just sound off and it'll sound shitty, and I just gotta redo it and everything. So I had some covers going, but then all of them just sounded crappy, so I just decided to redo them all. So I'm thinking now, with the new heads that I got and the new ride cymbal that I told you guys about, hopefully those will go into effect sooner or later. So yeah, I am really glad. I'm really happy with these heads. There's the boxes, by the way, just so you know. I want to keep those boxes because I know like how drummers are when they get new heads. They don't want to throw away the boxes. They want to keep them for a little while. But anyways, so that's it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.